Good morning, everybody. It is 6:39 a.m. It is Wednesday, July the 31st. I forgot to turn the fan on right now because I've been boiling for the last 2.5 hours. That's why I woke up at 3:50 a.m. Like otherwise, I was gonna be able to wake up like just right now. But wow, yeah, today we're gonna be having some kind of heat wave. So I should turn the fans on. The weather today is still really bright, still really humid. Like just a few clouds there, nothing else. Just a blue but humid sky. Something that just came to my eye. Why am I a pirate? Like as if I'm playing the movie Pirates of the Caribbean or something. Alright, anyway, guys, so if you haven't watched yesterday's video, I found a way. Yeah, as you notice my haircut right now, you guys. I have found a way to turn yesterday from a shame into a good comedy kind of day by going out and doing road trip stuff. Also, I pranked my barber when at the end of the course, when we came back home, I decided to make a prank to my barber by shaving this part, telling him that I'm gonna be a soldier. And although it's actually not true, I saluted him. Like, yeah, I told you guys the story yesterday. It was insane. It was. Alright, so it has been 2 days. One day I was able to turn it into a good story. Well, just good, I have to say, because we are still in the habit of Monday afternoons, car crash. It's just been 2 days and it's hard to get out of it yet. We have to find solutions. We have to just get more money. In May, I said that we were gonna do some Adobe Photoshop pictures, but it turned out that it had nothing to do with YouTube. It turned out that it was just for arts. When I was doing Adobe Photoshop in the last few times, I've only been there 3 times. I haven't been there in June because the teacher that I had was actually a substitute. It was not the original teacher. He was a substitute that the original teacher had an accident. And even though he was a substitute, he was teaching me like just random things about Adobe Photoshop. Like nothing to do with YouTube. Like we came here for an interview about YouTube, but actually we just learned about Adobe Photoshop. We have come there to do some pictures, like edit, put titles, put arts, put any random thing in it. So that was like a really nice Adobe Photoshop tutor for me that I had earlier, like before summer. But this is actually different than just focusing on Adobe Photoshop pictures. Perhaps I should download Adobe Photoshop on my computer, but what we're actually into is like, some of my vlogs throughout the last 5 weeks that we've been away from home, that we were in the US, that we've been watching fireworks, the trip that we had 2 days of earthquakes in a row. The day that includes the day that we had Minty universities. So the trip full of all that. Some of my vlogs have gone already up to 25 views in a quick amount of time, which is great, but I'm actually gonna get like paid of YouTube. Like we're actually gonna start earning money. Well, to work out for the payment of the car crash. So that's actually not the same as just editing Adobe Photoshop pictures. And this is why life pauses on certain occasions. Like, you live for like, I don't know, 80 years. Out of 80 years of your life expectancy, like when it comes to a day that puts you under this much stress, this much sympathy, and this much consciousness, like this concern that you get, like you have to take some days out of your 80 years of your life just thinking about it very precisely. Also, you have to like just pause your life. Like, you go to basketball games, you play basketball with your friends, perhaps you shop some really wonderful and luxury shirts. You go to luxury hotels for vacation. You want to run for 10 minutes and you want to go swing and play around with a group of 5 friends, and you want to play chess team to team with 5 teams each at a sleepover at a clubhouse. When it comes to a certain day that puts you into pressure, you do have to exclude some days of your 80 years life. Just thinking about the main topic. This has only been 2 days. It was less than 48 hours ago. It is 10:25 a.m. now. It was around 1 when it all happened. They were just investigating and they said, just find out the price. Like they brought it to the station. So you just have to deal with the hard parts of your life when it comes to a certain day. So that's why you just have to take a break of doing all the fun, like especially going to a clubhouse, playing with your friends, and going to the shopping malls, watching some of your favorite films, just normal life. But there are some other times that you roll the dice and it comes to a 6 and you get to do whatever you want. You get to watch movies as much as you want, but sometimes it comes to a 1 and you just have to get under one topic that stops your life for the appropriate number of days. Oh, okay. It was time to just have a swim after such a heat wave. Like last night, I could hardly sleep once again because I've been bugged by all those flies. Alright, I think Shayla, Berkay, and Imran are all on their way. As of now, it is hit 8 o'clock. We have got orders of pizza. I think from the fact that my mom has been calling on the phone for the pizza delivery, I heard that some might be like mozzarella, whatever it is. They're on the way right now, and we're making this a really good night once again. Well, we're doing this also because we're gonna try and get our minds off as quickly as possible out of that habit from the other day. We're trying to get things back to better shape. So slower preparing for it. That's one main reason. Another main reason is, yeah, just a midsummer party. I just like having midsummer parties, which was also the same thing last year when we were watching. You remember in my vlog that I was recording the finale of the World Cup? There was a match between France and Croatia. I was going with Croatia. My mom and my dad were going from Croatia. The rest were going for France, and France won. Then we had some ice cream later on.
Which one? Soccer. The one that
Yeah, I was in a group of 5 people.
Oh. We had a campus tour. Yes, I saw it. I saw the video. Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was a fun walk for
It's
90
a nice,
minutes.
Very nice campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, okay.
One part of the campus is like a hotel room.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I was watching.
Oh, it was.
Whoa. Oh, that
They
kind of
scored
reminded
the
me
goal.
of the,
Okay, it's okay. They're in the place
the
where
World
they
Cup.
shouldn't be.
Oh my god.
They
Well,
should-
they just left like a couple of minutes ago. And it was great this time. It was actually wonderful. So maybe we don't really have to go back into that habit in like maybe even less than several days later. I had that pizza place called Upper Crust, which was of course way different than Papa John's pizzas. And we had an ice cream later. Then we talked about some soccer games and fun things. But there was also one important thing about the guy who went to the moon in 1969. The guy, the 50th anniversary of the first guy who ever been to the moon, Neil Armstrong. It was today, actually. If you haven't watched the news, if you don't watch the news right now, I'm reminding you right now. Because we have actually watched that on the news. It was on the news for like at least 10 minutes of our time. And I mean, we've been laughing about it, we've been joking about it too, and we've been like, oh really? What kind of a person will that go into the moon in 1969, right? I mean, nobody has ever been there. I mean, and we predicted that maybe around 2058 or something like that, that they're gonna travel around space. Yeah, you know a lot about it, right? Well, guys, that will do for today, and that will do for a tough month of July. Like, just glad that I'm ready to go forward to August. I'll see you guys in the next episode tomorrow, and I hope that August shall bring the best to us. I mean, if you enjoyed July, then that's okay. I didn't enjoy it as much as you guys did. Maybe you found July even better than June, but I shall really enjoy the month August after not too much of a pleasant July. It was active, it was tough, it was challenging, which hopefully won't be the same in August. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and happy new month if you hated this month.